with another stream just because. And today we are going to be unboxing Legacy Menasor / MOTORMASTER / whatever. So then we'll customize wildrider here in the breakdown. So stay tuned for that, I guess. I'll just wait for some more of you to get in, and then we'll start the stream. All right. Yep, we've got 4 out of 5 of them, so that's good enough, I guess. Wildrider is becoming breakdown, and I've got another Wildrider arriving sometime in the next week or so. So then we can finally have Menasor. So first of all, we'll start with unboxing MOTORMASTER over here, and then when we're done, we'll get into the customizing of wildrider right here into breakdown. So without further ado, I guess could zoom out more, that would be great. There we go. This is my first commander class that I've ever gotten, so I've never really opened one before. As you can tell, here's the packaging. There's a picture of MOTORMASTER as Menasor. There's just all this other stuff, if you want to see that. So, let's get into the unboxing. Hello, internet people. Welcome to the Big Geek production of me rambling and stuff. Alright, here we go. Here's that surreal unboxing experience. Try not to cover it up. Instructions fell out, but that's alright, I guess. And about 7 more things. Here's the instructions. I'm never going to show them again. So, yeah. Get thrown in a drawer like every other one of them. Here's the box. Some more zoomed out look, I guess. No idea how this opens. Well, there's MOTORMASTER as a truck. I had no idea what he was going to be packaged as, but I guess this makes more sense. This feels like really heavy. You can really tell that it's basically all the combiner. Nothing else in there, so that's about it for the box. Here we have MOTORMASTER in his vehicle mode. Not get this pegged in. There we go. Nope. Yeah, I've wanted a Dark of the Moon Bumblebee for a couple months, but I still can't find one, and it kind of makes me mad because I saw one for like 25 bucks like 3 months ago. Here's MOTORMASTER next to all the other Stunticons. As you can see, he's a truck and he's bigger. That's about all I have to say. So, I guess we can attempt to figure out how to transform this guy, because I'll probably make this stream like way too long. Alright, so time to guess. From what I've seen, this dude has this part right here as a backpack, and everything else is just the robot. I don't have a breakdown right now. I'm just going to customize my wildrider into a breakdown because I got 2 wildriders. just because I am not spending $80 on Breakdown, who's just wildrider, but white, I guess. Here's the foot. No idea how any of this tabs in. One of the main reasons I got this guy was just the pure nostalgia of being a Combiner Wars fan. And that's what really kind of started basically everything for me. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's dumb. Alright, well, I'll try to make this fast because I can guarantee no one wants to watch me do this for like 30 minutes. I really just want to make Menasor in the video, but I have no idea if I'll be able to do that or not within like 8 hours that this stream's gonna go. This is really confusing to me. Alright, well, you get the gist. I might not even finish transforming the dude, but whatever. Yeah, so here's MotorMaster as a robot thing, kind of, sort of. I'm about to give up. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're getting somewhere. So the video is still happening, believe it or not. In the 4 seconds I didn't post about it. I am still working on it. I have no idea when it's going to be done. Probably no time soon, but yeah. So far it's coming out pretty well. It's about 2-ish minutes of just animation, but it'll be a lot longer than that. Probably around 15 if I'm, you know, a decent guesser. Okay, the only thing confusing me here is just the feet, but alright, so that's maybe kind of sort of what MotorMaster is supposed to look like as a robot. Except his feet are a little weird. I'm gonna check the box real quick. Yeah, no, it's just supposed to be like that. Whatever. That's great. I love figuring out that they're just supposed to look terrible. Let's see. But yeah, if you didn't see the community post or not, I will be discussing like voice acting opportunities for the video. So I don't know if I'm going to do voice acting yet. I've kind of got to find a method and all of that yet, but I'll probably end up using voice actors. So if you're interested, well, there you go. I'll probably make more community posts and whatever when it's actually closer to when I actually need voice actors, but for the time being, there you go. So here's MotorMaster as is. I haven't heard Discord. I've only heard Instagram so far, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Here's MotorMaster as a robot. I'm not transforming the rest, obviously, except for maybe wildrider when I have to paint him white. So, yeah. There's MotorMaster. So, I'm going to try to make his trailer into a robot, but we never know. Who knows? I might start a Discord just because. Am I going to be moderating it much? No. Am I a Discord person? No. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Right. Let's try to figure this out. Alright, this doesn't seem as bad as MOTORMASTER. There's his arms, I think. And there's the sword, which I was wondering where they put it, but there's a tiny sword that barely works for MOTORMASTER or Menasor. So, yeah. It's just too thick for MOTORMASTER and too short for Menasor. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to try to get an upgrade kit for this guy later. Because I know on eBay, I can make Menasor, technically. I mean, all you really need for Menasor is MOTORMASTER, but if you're saying, can I make Menasor look decent? Yeah. I've got Drag Strip, Dead End, Wildrider, which is going to be Breakdown, and then I've got another Wildrider coming sooner or later, so I think it'll turn out to be a decent Menasor. Yeah, I'll probably end up making Menasor in the video. So if you guys want to see that, there you go. Still trying to figure out what I'm doing. I think that part comes down. I just got done playing like way too much of Transformers Devastation. Just because I had one nostalgia hit, and then I'm just like, you know what? Why not? So that's what I did. I don't know, I might even like start streaming stuff like that, like playing Transformers Devastation if I could actually figure out how to do it. But you never know. Very loud ratchets, that's nice. I'm just gonna assume that like this is good enough for the arm and that's how it's supposed to be, but yeah, it'll look a lot better when we actually put all the other Stunticons on it. But yeah, here's the trailer, what's left of it. I love when stuff falls apart. It's awesome. There's the gun. So if you want to see the gun, there it is. So these are the feet right here. Pretty simple to transform from what I've seen. Yeah, that's about it. I have no idea if this works with like a Combiner Wars character. I've got a couple like Combiner Wars limbs, but I don't know if I'll bring them down. Because I kind of like to see that if it actually works to use Combiner Wars characters on that. Be pretty nice. So there are the feet. Can't tell which one's which. Okay, so this is the right one. That's the left one. So there's Menasor's feet right there. It's really going to be hard to show this off. So, yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree that the limbs could use, like, some kind of upgrades. Right. So I think this is just, like, a bunch of junk that you can just, like, throw somewhere. It's just, like, trailer kibble. So they're really loud. Yeah, I think this works with Combiner Wars characters because that looks like the same kind of peg. So apparently this comes off. You just throw this together. Half of Menasor, there he is. So this is what becomes like 90%, or not 90%. This is just basically the whole torso of Menasor right here is just MOTORMASTER. And I might actually need a tutorial on this. So I don't know if I'm going to get this. Yeah, I'm just going to use the instructions. I don't know if they'll actually help or not. Hopefully they do. Don't worry, guys. The stream will get hopefully more entertaining when I start customizing stuff, but for the time being, it's probably going to be kind of boring. Unless you really like seeing me, like, unbox stuff or whatever. Alright. I'm still looking. Alright. Siege, yeah. I have a couple of those. I used to be into Siege and whatever. That was my G1 whatever phase. That's when I, like, first got back into buying Transformers again, and that's when I got a couple. I know I have, like, a lot of them, but can't really say which ones I have. Sorry if I'm not showing this on camera. I'm trying my best. It's not how I was supposed to do it. That's great. This looks really weird. I think he's just supposed to be like a brick, and then everything just attaches to him. So, yeah. Of course, I did something wrong here, so. But yeah, I think you guys are gonna like the video. I think it's a lot better than making the movies in minutes or whatever. Because I'm really just not into doing that right now. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay, never mind. The new video. So, it's not out yet. It probably won't be out for a while. But I am working on it, so yeah. I'll update you guys in the future whenever I have more information and whatever on it. But for the time being, yeah. Actually, I think this is supposed to go like that. Sorry if I'm not showing this on camera. I don't know when the next stream is gonna be. It might, I don't know how I'll do, like, some kind of animation stream. I want to do one of those, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because I use my phone for all of this, because I'm a very high-budget YouTuber. So I use my phone, but I also use my phone to animate, so, yeah. All that does that. Here's Menasor's head. Personally, my favorite Menasor design has to be the one from Devastation. I think they just, like, nailed it there. I really like the gray horns and, like, the, like, blackjack being the torso. I think that's really nice. So, yeah. Sorry. I have no idea what I'm saying. Think I'm doing this right, maybe, possibly. Hopefully. I don't know. So these go outward. Waist spins around. Alright. Okay, some of these instructions, like, Hasbro needs to raise their instruction budget. That or just, like, give me a QR code that I can scan and just watch a video. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I love Hasbro's cheap instructions. They're so great. So these go in, I think, yeah. So these go in. Then these fold up. Like that, maybe? No, possibly. Yeah, so these are just supposed to fold in somehow. Think I've got it figured out. This joint is kind of weird. I don't know, are you guys enjoying the live stream so far? Because if you are, I think I'll keep on doing them as much as I can. So far, I think they're doing decent for what it is. I mean, it's just me, like, talking, so I don't know how well I expected it to go. Hey, people. Yeah, I'm just so confused with this. Like, okay, these legs are really weird. I'm gonna have to do this off camera. This is really annoying. Just this one step. I mean, the build quality on this guy is pretty good. Nope, that's not it. That's great. I know someone randomly gave me the suggestion to, like, do a Fortnite live stream. I don't know. That's such a random idea that I might actually do it just because it's more content. And I mean, when I'm lazy, like right now, and I'm like really not willing to do anything, like that seems like a way to easily get some kind of content out. So I don't know, maybe. Yeah, these legs are just like really confusing me. It's probably some kind of like weird joint that I'm supposed to use. They don't really tell you on the instructions, which is always great. Thank you, Hasbro. Sorry about like any background noises as always because my environment right now is terrible. I really gotta get like some kind of room or something to do these in. Well, not some kind of room, just like do it somewhere else. As you can tell, I am not a professional streamer. Yeah, I'm still working on this. It's not getting like any better. They really gotta show you more. Cause like there's like 8 joints on his leg that like could work but don't work. They're like slightly too, I don't even know. I don't know what's wrong with this dude, but I can't get anything to line up. Maybe. Right. I'm still working on it. Don't worry. I've got a lot more planned for the stream. If I could just figure out how to make Menasor, that would be great. But I can't currently, apparently. Yeah, this whole step I just hate. And this is like one of the last steps too. It's like after this I'm done. It's so annoying. Maybe MGO is gonna have to help me out on this one. Sounds like a way better idea than just struggling for 5 minutes. Yep, I think MGO is doing this for me. There's what he looks like right now. Ooh. Thankfully, my old buddy MGO will do all the work for me, so... Alright. Gonna turn down the volume, so I don't know if that gets you, like, copyright struck or whatever on YouTube. Really don't know what's the whole terms of service on streaming, so... MotorMaster. There we go. Alright. So, pretty soon, I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. Alright, this looks right. See, this is why I like MGO a lot more than any YouTuber. That and, like, he has a good personality. Unlike certain YouTubers that may or may not get stuff early for suspicious reasons. I will love ads so much. Sorry guys, I'm not rich enough to afford YouTube Premium. Skip to the part where I actually care. Here, in the meantime, I'm gonna do whatever this thing's supposed to do. Crime versus crime. Oh, I like that one. There, now you can have Menasor as a turret, or Menasor's turret. Bam. Menasor's got a turret. Where's his gun? There it is. Here's a sandpaper for later, so all you, there you go. There's Menasor's turret. You want to have that? Alright. Almost there. Alright. Here's the part where I actually care. So, here we go. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Yeah, it's one of these where you gotta fold in the legs, and then I really hate these. It's the reason I couldn't transform my TLK barricade for years, just because I didn't figure out that you can fold up parts of your whatever. It's really hard to show that, and the fact that I'm not making it easy to show. So this folds up. MGO's a different breed, I guess. Just figures this out a lot easier than my monkey brain. Alright, so, okay, there we go. So now, yeah, ears. It's not like I was spending all that time doing it, but obviously I couldn't figure it out for years, so I just never transformed them for years, because I'm smart. Yeah, even with the tutorial. Wow, that's really fun. Oh yeah, that would help if I actually put the panel in at the right time. So you gotta unfold the panel, this panel, and the foot somehow. Ah, okay. Huh. Alright. I think we've got it figured out. Please. Maybe. It's so close. Alright. There we go. After 10 years of figuring out how to transform Legacy Menasor, we've basically got it. And then after this, we get to the fun part where we actually throw the crap on the crap. Okay. I already forgot how to do it. That's awesome. I'm such a smart person. Alright. There we go. So now everything should be pretty nice and secure. Menasor is one chubby brick. And then, okay, I should probably show it on camera. That's probably the point of the stream. Hello, internet people. Welcome to That Big Geek, where I ramble and fail to do stuff. All right. I need a bigger camera. Is that in? Is that good enough? Oh, that's great. I love combiners. Alright, so you put the torso on. Does that help at all? Of course it doesn't. Because, of course, I probably messed a lot of stuff up right. Okay, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry, guys, that it's taken me 4 hours to figure out how to transform one stupid combiner. Oh, and I bet I still did something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna take another look upon this thing. Oh. Alright. That's something I missed. So this is supposed to go down. This is not the point of me looking back at the instructions, but whatever. Sorry if I'm not showing this, 'cause I'm dumb. Yeah, I think I'm never gonna be able to figure this dude out. I don't know what I have to do now. It's the sound of me losing my insanity. I mean, yeah, I'm stupid. So the bottom part's supposed to be flat, but it's not. Oh, it tabs in. Okay. I'm smart. There we go. Now I think Menasor is actually done. It's really weird how these arms don't tab into anything. Like, yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be upside down. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Maybe it is. Okay, yeah, it's definitely supposed to be upside down, and then that tabs in. Okay, that makes more sense. If I could just figure out how to do that. There we go. Okay, Menasor is about done. Here's a more wide view or wide shot or whatever you want to call it of Menasor. And I was supposed to put this on after, of course. I'm so smart. Love ratchets. Oh, I'm so dumb. Alright, you kind of saw how it went in, but I'm gonna do this off camera because I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing. Unless I, like, really screwed this up. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Is that supposed to go on the back? Yeah, I might have, like, majorly screwed this up. Oh, yeah. So, we're going to do a quick fix and get that taken care of. To go all the way back in and do something with the legs. Twist the waist around. Think. I don't know what I'm doing. But was I supposed to? Oh, this is great. This is just great. Hold on. Oh no, I had it right. And then I just took the whole thing apart. Okay. I just had them backwards. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Alright, I'm just fixing MotorMaster really quick so we can get back to the video. Such a great YouTuber. Alright, Menasor is back to looking how he should. So, believe it or not, this dude is supposed to be backwards. So, you go over here and then you turn this part around. I wonder why it wasn't working. It's what we call a user error. Alright, so we put this back in. Get it tabbed back in. That would be great. Okay, so now we're actually getting somewhere. All right, he's locked in and he's pretty secure. So now if I could just figure out how to do basically everything else, that would be great. Oh, I'm so not smart. All right. So this goes in somehow, some way. You know what? I'm just going to let Go tell me how to do it. All right. Oh, I'm smart. Look at that. That's all I have to do. I mess up like everything and it's so stupid. It's like barely anything. It just folds back. Okay. Okay, so here's one more arm on Menasor, or one arm, I should say. All right, now for the other one. This time I'll actually show it, because I'm a great YouTuber like that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sarcastic. There we go. So here he is. So if you wanted to see Menasor or MotorMaster all by himself, I don't know why Menasor needs anyone else. Honestly, one-man army right here. All right. Anyways, time to start throwing crap on him. So first up, we have Dead End, because he's the lamest one. If we could figure out how to do this, that would be great. What why don't you tell me how to do this? This whole video is just going to be me thanking Go for not making me, want to explode. Oh, and I got an ad. That's great. Well, this should go on like that. Here, we'll just do this a smart way and grab ourselves one of these, a toothpick. Yeah, Menasor is literally just MotorMaster. Let's grab a toothpick and maybe force him to separate. Oh, there we go. So here he is, cut in half. What a cruel world. So you just put that in like that. Then we can rotate these around because it just looks better. Like that. And then you take this part of the car and then throw it on. And then you just take this part of the car and throw it on there. It's locked in pretty good. There's definitely a better way to do this that I'm just not doing right now. But yeah. Next up, we have drag strip here. We're just going to do the same way. Can we use our fingernail? No, we can't. We're taking this in there. Yeah, I don't know what order this is supposed to go on because it's my first time combining this, dude. So if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah, so here's drag strip on there. Here's the other half. It's already looking good. Like, if you just have the arms, it's better to just have the arms than just have the legs. Because you're barely going to see the legs. And you can already see, like, this dude looks awesome. Here we have the last component for today. Sadly. The other one will be here sooner or later. So how I understand this is you just flip up the windshield like that and then pull the car like that. And then just throw him on there. On the other side. But he's going to become breakdown, so I guess it doesn't matter. And when you do that, there's a spring that should push out everything else. If I could just figure out how to do this, that would be great. I would compare him to my Combiner Wars Menasor, but he's, I mean, sorry, Devastator, but he's kind of in pieces. So, yeah. But here's what we have of Menasor so far. So if you want to see yourselves my Menasor, my terrible Menasor, here he is. Here, and we'll just fake his legs so he looks like that. Will he be in the next video? I don't know. You'll have to find out, I guess. I don't want to tease too much. He may or may not be. Or someone else may or may not be. But there's Menasor, as he is. There he is with the closed leg, because apparently Hasbro won't let you not buy them all. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you, like, just completely destroy these guys taking them off. Especially these guys. I hate these two. These guys are the worst. So, there he is. Here, we'll give him his baby sword, too. Oh, that's just sad. This is why we need upgrade kits. That and the fact that his arms kind of suck. Oh, and he sucks, too. I'm just kidding. So far, after combining this dude, I think he looks pretty good. And I really like how it feels, too. Like, it feels sturdy, and it's not going to completely destroy itself. And yeah, it's a Menasor. I mean, what else do you want? It's a cheap-ish Menasor. I know back in the day, back in my Combiner Wars day, you could have got, like, the whole combiner just for the price of this dude right here, Menasor or MotorMaster. Whatever. Yeah, DNA has a combiner, I mean, upgrade kit for this dude that's, like, 90-ish bucks. But on eBay, you can get a knockoff version, which, I mean, at this point, it's third party anyway, so who cares? But the knockoff doesn't have everything. It just has basically what I want, which is the feet, the arms, the hands, I should say, and the sword. That's basically all I care about. It's all I think that needs fixing with this guy, because otherwise, I mean, the chest, I think it's perfectly fine as is. Like, I don't feel the need to replace it. Like, yeah, I'm just really happy to have a Menasor. I want to test something real quick. Oh, so that's how you save a highlight. I'm so smart. Testing out new features. It's great, isn't it? Well, I will be back in like 2 minutes, people. Don't worry. I'm just going to check something real quick. I'll grab myself a combiner limb. So please don't raid the chat while I'm gone. I'll be back. And we are back, YouTube. Hopefully not all of you left, and it looks like I gained one more. Isn't that just great? So what I got here is Combiner Wars Swindle, the official one. There he is. If you could focus, that would be great. There he is. One of my first figures that started the addiction of Transformers right here. There he is. All right, everyone. Sorry for missing the chat. I'm back. I've got Swindle here, so we can throw him on something. And then I also brought back my terrible, terrible Abominus. That, of course, is missing Sinner Twin, so we just have 2 blots. So basically what's going to happen to this guy. But yeah. Oh yeah, Target. From what I've seen, I don't really go to Target much, sadly. So I don't get a lot of those exclusives, which is why finally Buzzworthy Bumblebee, I am so happy to end. So we can finally get some more whatever stuff in the actual toy line. And yeah, I've never noticed until now that Abominus has a different Decepticon insignia that kind of looks like an Autobot insignia. But yeah, here's your comparison between the new Combiner, which, might I say, like, this guy feels like 3 times as heavy as Abominus over here. Here's Abominus standing up, if he could, because Power of the Primes Combiners suck. There he is. and he fell over. And you know what? I'll give you about a second to look at this before I make this dude fall all the way down. Or not really, it's just gravity because he sucks. Alright, here he is. So, time to test out Swindle, see if it works. Probably will not because one leg's going to be like a lot shorter than the others. But we don't care. I know this combination, or transformation I should say, kind of by heart. Power of the Primes Volcanicus is something I wish I had, but sadly I don't, so yeah. Alright, here's Swindle as Bruticus's foot. Will he work as a Menasor foot? Let's see. Already, as you can tell, he's like half the size. Oh boy. I feel like I should be making a skit on this, but I won't because I'm lazy. I mean, it kind of works, guys. It's... Yar, he's a pirate. I don't know how I'm going to show this, so I'll just show it as is. There he is with Swindle, so I guess he's a complete combiner now. But yeah, hopefully we get that other wildrider pretty soon. But yeah, the other wildrider should be here in a couple of days. So then I can have my completed Menasor, yada yada. I don't know if anyone really cares. Time to get Abominus out of the way, because he sucks. And Swindle. Alright, so now I'll get to the fun part of the video where I actually start customizing stuff. I've only done one of these, and that was my Dark of the Moon Megatron, and that one did surprisingly well. So, yeah. Well, this combine, we'll just say unattach wildrider here. And yeah, he does not look fun to remove. Okay, I'm pretty careful, so I haven't had a terrible track record with destroying my Transformers. So here Menasor is with his naked legs. And here is Wildrider. Alright, people. There he is. It's going to become breakdown in this video right here. And all you Transformers customization... Oh, sorry, that's my paints. That's great. Customization purists that hate when people sand stuff down. Sorry. So, if you were looking for a totally clean, just paint custom... I mean, this is basically going to be that, so shield your eyes, kids at home that are very scared of me destroying your Transformers. I will come for them, all of them. I'll sand down their ears, just like this dude. I won't, that's a joke, please don't sue me. So yeah, let's get to customizing. So what I want to start off with here is just adding the white, because that's the easiest thing to add. Hey. Where's the tape? We're gonna find the tape, and we're gonna cover up that sweet Decepticon insignia. Because it would be a shame if I had to, you know, destroy it with red paint. But we might have to. So this is the longest part of the stream. How long have we been going? About an hour. So, yeah. TLK Optimus is great. I've never gotten the Leader Class 1, but I've only gotten the Voyager, and... I mean, based on my years of owning it, I would say it's definitely worth it if you can find it below, like, 50 bucks. Alright, hopefully this doesn't, like, actually tear it off in the process of me trying to fix it. Please, Hasbro, use decent enough paint. Also make a Studio Series Transit for Concept Series, please. All right, got that nice and secure. So that's gonna be great. when I paint over it, I'm going to try to avoid covering up this. I'm going to try to paint around, and it might be a little awkward, but it'll look all right. So here we go. Me destroying a figure, as always. Isn't it great? You get to watch it live. It's like live leak, but me just ruining Transformers. It's great. And me getting paint all over my hand. How disgusting. Alrighty, we'll get Menasor over here so he doesn't have to... We'll turn him around too so he doesn't have to witness his child getting absolutely destroyed by paint. There he is. He's very sad. Alright. Okay, that color right there is what I was going to use to paint my extra sideways. And, ooh. Got paint over everything. That's always fun. That's what I was going to use to turn my extra sideways into a dead end. But, yeah. It would have been based off the toy. So, I don't know if I'll even keep him, honestly. I want to sell him. Because what's the point? I mean, I don't know. I might go back and customize him. I probably will. Just because it's fun to have unique stuff, I guess, in your collection. Alright, here we go. No more stalling. Get the yeah, Rhinox is never going to go away. I'm convinced Rise of the Beast Rhinox Voyager mainline is never going to go away. He lives in the shelves. He's going to live there for the next 5 years. Because no one cares about him. With his 0 lines. And I think it's just a crappy toy. I'm going to be honest. I think it's just based off the Kingdom. But, like, it's worse. Maybe. Maybe it's not worse. I don't know. I don't own it. So here's the brush we're using. The big old brush. We're going to paint this dude all white. And then put that stripe on there. And then we'll get to the robot mode after. Because that requires slightly more work. And I'm so sorry if you're actually a Transformers customizer, because if you are, you probably are already crying with how bad my setup is. Trust the process, guys. It'll work. Maybe. Hopefully. It'll look terrible right now, but maybe in 2 hours it'll look a lot better when I actually put like more than one coat on. Also because my paint sucks, but yeah. I mean, the main reason I'm doing this is just because I'm not paying $80 for a breakdown. To me, that's just ridiculous. Like, oh, it's so stupid. I hate Hasbro sometimes. I wish they just, like, released all the combiner parts, like, around the same time. Just, like, made them possible to find. We got paint all over the tire because we're an amazing customizer. It's great. I don't really buy duplicates, so I don't know. I want to start, like, getting more into customizing again, like, making original stuff. But for the time being, it's just so I can be cheap. Yeah, $50 in another country is, like, a good price, too, which is kind of sad. For a deluxe, that's the same as this dude that goes for $15. I think I got this one for either 16 or 15. And I mean, the mold sucks, too. I don't know why anyone would pay, like, $80. This figure is not good. But you need them for Menasor, so you kind of have to get them. There's a lot of, like, studio series that I feel like never arrive in my area. My stores are so inconsistent. It's always, like, a large amount of one figure, and there's always one good figure you'll find. but it's always gone. And when it's not gone, you got to get it immediately. Otherwise, it's going to be gone the next day. Curse my Walmart. All right, we're going to try not to put a ton of globs of paint that would make this look terrible on. So, yeah. Just me doing a chill live stream. I really like the customizing. Don't worry, people. I'm painting over, but it's just tape. It'll be all right. I'm a pretty sloppy customizer, so I get a ton of garbage where it shouldn't be. So I'm sorry, customizers out there. Yeah, my store, if it has Studio Series, is always Bumblebee Movie RC or Rise of the Beast Air Razor. Any kind of shelf warmer. But there was this one time where it had literally a whole shelf full. Like, it was immaculate. A whole shelf full of, like, Studio Series. It was the greatest day of my existence. When they actually had the newest Studio Series in stock. I was so happy. That's how I got my not Rise of the Fallen. Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. So far, this guy is looking absolutely terrible because white paint sucks. That's why I love painting stuff black, is it always works in one coat and you never have to go over it. That or I just suck at painting, which is probably the correct answer to that. All right. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be the only coat. Yucky. You know, recently, like, Transformers stop motion, I feel like there hasn't been a lot recently. I miss, like, you know, the, like, pandemic era when we had, like, hours of content per day. Those were the good old days. Then again, I am kind of to blame why there's no content anymore because I'm too lazy to upload. But I am uploading this time, guys. Don't worry. And it's not going to be like a 2-minute video. It's going to be like an actual video. Like, which is weird because my channel only pumps out 2-minute garbage. We're turning over a new leaf. We're actually going to try. Love when stuff falls. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of coats of white paint on this dude. Because he is not applying the way I wanted it to. Is there definitely a better way to do this? Yes. But yeah, back to voice acting. I'm going to need certain characters. I don't know which ones I'm going to do yet, but some of the obvious characters that won't give away spoilers that are going to be in it that I'll probably need voices for are going to be like Ultra Magnus, maybe, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Starscream, maybe, 'cause my Starscream impression sucks. I mean, Ironhide, I don't know if he'll even, like, get more than 2 lines. I'm going to be honest. This will look really bad right now, guys. Sorry, customizers out there. I'm a hand painter. Too poor to use an airbrush. I started stop motion I don't know if you'd call it stop motion. But my first like video where I was like, oh yeah, this is something like it would have been like 2020 maybe when I first like made like a sorta kinda video. I say sorta kinda because it was like a live motion. It wasn't really a stop motion and it was really bad. But that's what started all of this. But if you wanna be even more technical, back in a day that I can't even remember, probably like 2016-ish, me with my little Creo Transformers were making videos on Elite Pad or something, I don't know. But yeah, I was making Creo Transformers live motions, I think. They weren't stop motions because obviously I'm a dumb kid, so I'm too stupid to figure out what a stop motion is. But all of that led to me right now being the basement dweller that I am, spending way too many hours in the basement. Is it healthy? Maybe, possibly not. But all of that led to this, my 4,400 subscriber channel. Hopefully, I stay on the platform for a lot longer, but you never know. If I don't post for more than 5 years, then I'm probably done with YouTube. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll come back as a 60-year-old man making Transformers stop motions on YouTube. Yeah, video production, when you spent, like, for me, when I started out, I got, like, no views. I mean, right now, am I getting a lot of views? Yes, but it's less than my peak. But I think some tips, like, to be the best or get the best, like, amount of views that you can is just, like, be consistent, upload a lot. Because the people that upload a lot, like, are the ones that typically have the most amount of views, or just, like, drop, like, a 2-hour long stop motion movie. Sometimes that works out. Just like make a really good video. Because if you just make mediocre videos and don't post a lot, like you're not going to get a lot of views. That's what I've learned from my years of experience, I guess. Who knows? People probably have better advice than me. I really thought this was going to work a lot better than it is right now. Poor wildrider. He had to be sacrificed so he could be a terrible breakdown custom. Ruining my toys with paint is so much fun. If you showed 5-year-old me a picture of me right now doing this, he would probably like run away and hide. Add a spoiler. I saw a lazy eyebrow like kind of custom piece that was like $1. So I might get that actually. Like if it's only $1, I don't know. That, and he has like some kind of conversion kit to make the vehicle mode for breakdown a lot better. So if I could do that, that would be great. But I don't know yet. This dude's gonna need like tons of layers of paint. Trying my best not to make him a sloppy, sorry about that voice crack, that was really sad, sloppy mess of paint. That's really bad. Trying not to do that. Will it turn out like that? Oh, hopefully not. Yeah, I've technically got all night tonight to do this. All Friday night. Because, hey, it's Friday. If I'm not paying attention to the chat, I'm really sorry, guys. I try to pay attention, but like when I'm doing stuff like customizing, it's really hard to pay attention. And yes, I know this looks terrible. Oh, I mean, hey, at least it sort of kind of resembles Breakdown. It's not close to done yet, but hey, we're getting somewhere. Maybe the strat is to let it dry a little bit and then paint over, but we just don't care. We'll just keep applying paint sloppily until it works. Till he's nothing more than one giant glob of white paint. All because I wouldn't spend $80 on a toy. But I would because I bought MotorMaster for like $90. Can I just once again restate that my favorite Menasor design has to be Devastation's, and I wish Legacy just copied Devastation's design, because that to me is the best Menasor design that's ever been conceived. It looks like G1, but it's just G1 but better. Like it fits with G1, but it just looks better. Like with the horns, and like I really like the addition of Jack Black or Blackjack or whatever his name is as the torso. I think that just really like completes Menasor's look. Chat, if I'm not paying attention, just spam. I mean, please don't spam. Please. That was a joke. But if I really need to see something really bad and I'm not paying attention, I'm sorry. I am truly sorry, internet people. From the bottom of my heart that's full of greed for Transformers. My evil soul that would steal a Transformer from a 4-year-old child just so I could have stupid Studio Series Devastator. I don't know. I know that HasLab Omega Prime exists, but I just don't care enough to buy them. If you want them, that's great for you, but me, I didn't grow up with any of that, so yeah. I personally, to me, I mean, it looks cool, but I'm not willing to spend $250 on something I never had any attachment to. Like, for me, my childhood was a lot of, like, 2010s era stuff, early 2010s. That was peak Transformers for me. I watched G1 around that time too, like all the time. Would wake up every day and watch way too much of an 80s cartoon. Yeah, I've never watched 2001. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't know. My guiltiest pleasure is actually liking Age of Extinction. So, yeah. I'm sure there's paint seeping through every crack, and he's going to be stiffer than an 80-year-old grandma. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the red windshield, even though it's not technically accurate or whatever. I don't care. The red windshield looks kind of dope. Yeah, I think I just need to wait for all of this to dry so I could actually, like, get this to work. And that tape is probably like cemented on there by now. I don't know. Place your bets. How long is this going to take me to complete? 27 days or 28? Try to get this on camera. How are your guys' day, I guess? Probably should start asking that. See, look at me being a nice, cooperative YouTuber, I think. Personally, my day was pretty good. Tomorrow is going to be great. It's Saturday. I can sleep in, not have to worry about any kind of test that's actually going to make me want to drop out and become a McDonald's worker. If that doesn't work, we're turning to Twitch and streaming Fortnite or something, or Minecraft, whatever the kiddos like these days. Personally, I think HasLab is a good idea, but like I feel like there should be a way to maybe buy it from Hasbro directly, maybe like as a product, but maybe just like make it more expensive or something. Cause personally, like if they release something cool, I don't know if I'll get it on HasLab. They just haven't done the stuff that I've wanted yet because I'm too much of a 2007 Transformers baby. So whenever they start releasing some random, I don't know, DevCon or something, then they've got my attention and my wallet. But until then, sorry HasLab, but you're not stealing my money. Yeah, I think it just works better if I actually let the thing dry. Isn't that a crazy concept? It's such a crazy concept. I'm so dumb. It's turning out all right. I don't know what I was expecting here. Personally, I think HasLab should just get straight to the point and give us a Cybertron, like a Primus or something. Because to me, that seems like the logical choice here. Or maybe like, actually, no, they just did an Optimus Prime. Why would they do another Optimus Prime? As a Rescue Bots baby, I find it so great that Rescue Bots is getting attention again in Legacy. Like the old Rescue Bots, the OG Rescue Bots before there was tons of other stuff in it. Rescue Bots was dope. I had such a big collection, but 90% of it's gone now. I had every single one of them up until they started releasing people like Blur and stuff when I stopped caring about the show. Because apparently growing up makes you not like Rescue Bots. I hate growing up so much. Now I can't watch Rescue Bots without being weird. For me, my childhood was basically just like Transformers Prime and wanting to see the movies but never being able to see the movies. That was about a summarized version of my childhood. That and all my weird phases, like the Power Ranger phase, the Ninja Turtle phase, you name it. I've had every phase. So many stupid phases of stupid toys that no longer exist in my house. Yeah, I can't wait for the next Wild Rider to come out so I can finally complete my Menasor. So I'll probably paint some more details once I'm actually done with this. I mean, it doesn't look that out of place, guys, right? It's like with all that over there. He's still like in the corner of shame. Just does not want to look at this. I might customize my not Studio Series, Combiner Wars Devastator too, just to add some more detail and make it more like the Unite Warriors. I mean, if I was a kid and I wasn't like freaking broke because I was living off of allowances there, because that was my Transformers money right there, just the rare odd job. Now me with unlimited money. Not really. I spent way too much money on this Menasor. I can't wait to be an unhinged adult with 0 responsibilities and way too many freaking child toys in my room. It's going to be great. Adult me is going to be great. Doing some job, having no time to do anything, and having no idea what I'm going to do next in life. It's going to be great. Because at least I got my Transformers Studio Series 86, or not 86, just Studio Series 10,002 Bumblebee from who knows what movie. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'm not ending it. I'm just saying thank you all for watching. It's been 82 minutes. So if you've made it since the start, I really appreciate it. I think the only thing I'm worse at than customizing is having a consistent upload schedule. Oh, where do I go from here? I also randomly had a nostalgia phase again with my Transformers Angry Birds addiction once again sparking up. Oh yeah, I can't wait for Transformers 10 to the power of 999,000. That Bumblebee design is going to be sick. It's going to be just like the last movie, but it's a Camaro, and it's a slightly different Camaro. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to spend $400 because you already know they're going to raise the prices through the roof in the next 10 years on these Transformers. Thank you, Hasbro, for charging me. You know, back in the good old day when we had Combiner Wars, this cost you $15. Now, in a day in pain of Legacy, we have to pay $80 for a breakdown that no one loves. Just so we can have a combiner. Pretty cool combiner, but at the same time, money. I don't know. That's why I miss the good old prices. You could get so many limbs for so cheap. Until the aftermarket came in, of course, and now everything's worth like $80. This swindle right here could probably get me through college in the next 10 years. I'm going to be so sad if I sell my Transformers in the future. I'm going to try my hardest not to when I'm a middle-aged adult trying to have enough money to survive with food. But no, my Transformers collection needs to stay. I've got my priorities right. Oh yeah, I can guarantee Hasbro's gonna make sure that I run out of kidneys to sell when they release a new Transformer in the year like 2050 or whatever, yeah. I normally love customizing, but this is just turning out really bad. and you can kind of tell. But because I just need to wait for it to dry. But I'm an impatient person, you see, and so I'm lazy. So I'm not very patient. So I might need to wait a little bit. We'll see. I mean, it's kind of working. Is it kind of working though? No, it's not. Everything is fine. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of concerned. I haven't posted on That Big Geek 2 in like a month. What is happening? There's not enough garbage on That Big Geek 2 for the month. People are starving because of that. I could have solved world hunger. Oh, this looks so bad. But it's alright. I didn't have to spend $80 on the same thing. See, this is why you get into customizing. The cycle repeats. Buy, cry, and die at the age of 80. Of natural causes, of course. But we switch over here. You know, this is a side I haven't been paying attention to, and it looks slightly better. Yeah, I think if we actually let this dry, it might turn out right. Crazy concepts. I love myself sometimes. All right. But yeah, I mean, voice actors out there, don't worry. You might get your chance here on good old That Big Geek. No idea how much you're going to have to do. Probably not a lot because I'm trying to make the video more focused. Like, voice acting is not going to be crazy. I'm not a YouTuber who likes to do the whole picture for, like, you know, like a freeze frame for like 8 seconds of just dialogue, and it's so boring. I get that. Like, I want to make my videos as entertaining as possible. So I like try to, I love stuttering. I try to put as much animation in my videos as possible because that's a lot less boring than just watching someone just dialogue for 10 hours. The good old days when I could have just done that for YouTube. Now my standard, the bar has been raised too high for me to keep up. I miss animating at 3 FPS and taking 8 hours to make a 2-second video instead of 10 billion years to make a 1-second video. I might switch from my 16 FPS right now to 12 FPS just because I'm lazy. And who knows, maybe it'll turn out better. But my next video is going to stay at 16 FPS, I think. So far, it's at 16, so why not keep it that way? I think the highest FPS that I've ever done is like 23 for one video years ago, and it looked terrible. I salute you guys who are trying higher than like 10 FPS on your like first couple videos. Because for me, I was doing 1 FPS for the first like 80 videos. Nowadays, I see people's first video on YouTube for Transformers stop motion, and it's always like the most beautiful video I've ever seen. And then I look at mine, and it was so bad. I'm going to let this dry a little bit longer. I completely forgot I even unboxed Menasor in this video. It's just been so long of me not doing anything but making this breakdown look terrible. But once again, at least I didn't have to spend $80. I can't wait till they re-release this dude too in like G1 or G2 colors. Like, if they released them in G2 colors, I think I would have just called it quits and been like, all right, this is breakdown. No more work. But I can't just have 2 wild riders, you know? That's lame. Like, why would I have 2 wild riders when I can have all the Stunticons? I was thinking about making this dude off-road. Because once again, I'm a Combiner Wars baby who was raised on that. But then I realized, I don't care enough. It would have looked okay, but like, I don't know. I prefer him as a truck. I'll try to keep up with the chat because I haven't been keeping up really. Basically, the future of the channel so far is just the video. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have anything ready right now, but whenever the video drops, then you guys have content again. Because I'm trying to stay away from shorts because they kill your channel. Like, looking at my shorts, I just realized, you know what? I don't want to do shorts anymore. I'll do them on that Big Geek too, and then like share them in posts. But I'm not doing shorts on this channel anymore. Like, there was no point because I wasn't getting a lot of views, and it was like kind of like, you know, just more effort for like nothing in return. So I just decided, you know what, we're sticking to the good old fashioned 10-minute long videos to save people's attention spans. Oh yeah, I don't know what responsible spending is. I haven't known since probably 2017 when I spent like $200 in one sitting on Transformers. What is responsible spending? Please, someone tell me. Can't wait to be a grandpa at like 80 years old and all the kids are like in my house and it's just piled of Transformers everywhere. And they're going to think grandpa's crazy. And he is, but grandpa appreciates his Transformers. That's going to be me, the 80-year-old man that's still attached to Transformers. Having money is such a weird concept. I don't know why anyone has it. Why would you need a house when you can have a Devastator? Like, obviously. Why do I need food when I can get myself a Studio Series Optimus Prime on the aftermarket for like $4,000? Oh yeah, why wouldn't I spend $200? It's not focusing. There, now you can gaze upon this terrible breakdown custom. Eat the box. I might. I have a cardboard addiction now. It's just, that's what I need. Like, I'll just start eating the Transformers when I need to. Like, just buy more. I don't need anything else. I'll just survive off of the boxes and the plastic. Oh, wait, not the plastic, because Hasbro's too cheap to do that now. They say it's about the environment, but I can guarantee it's like 2% that and 90% it costs less. And it pisses people off, so they do it. Why would you want a head on your figure? Like, that's such a weird concept. Why would you want a figure in general? Like, why wouldn't you just want an empty, torn-up box where it just has what should have been a Studio Series Gamer Edition Megatron? Like, why would I want that? I want the box, you know? I just want the torn-up box with, like, Megatron without legs. I hate Hasbro's recent decisions. That brush is begging for mercy to, like, just put me in the water already. Stop using me on this terrible breakdown custom. And to that I say, no. Just no. I'm going... Oh! Don't worry, people. It's not broken. Breakdown's foot came off. He's breakdown now. He's 90% a white color, so... He's breakdown now. He's not Wild Rider. He's good enough. Note to self. Don't transform stuff full of wet paint. Can't wait for this to dry and scratch off instantly whenever I try to use it. I love customizing stuff in cheap paint. Please don't break. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take off the tires and just paint over them. Or not paint over them, just like wash them down. I had to partially transform them. I kind of ruined parts of the paint. But it was necessary because look at that glob of paint. Disgusting. Will this look terrible? Yes, it will. Will it look terrible in 20 minutes? Yes, it will. Will it look terrible in like 4 days? Maybe. Hopefully not. The end goal of this was be cheap. Am I probably like, is it probably a waste of time to do this because it'll take like 80 hours to customize when it would have taken like maybe like 4 hours to get enough money just by working? Maybe. But I mean, I actually don't know what to say about that. It would probably be easier to just work instead of paint. Especially when you're a terrible customizer like me. The reason I didn't get them from Entertainment Earth is because it's like not gonna be here till like July, and I'm an impatient person. So I'm like, you know what? Why wait when I can just have Menasor now? You know? That's why. I don't really have a good comeback to that, or a good reason for that, I should say. I'm not even painting it on camera. Wow, I've just deteriorated into a terrible YouTuber. Was I ever good? I don't know. Maybe. Back in the day when I made those terrible videos, like, whatever. Probably gonna end the stream sooner than later. I'll probably actually do a part 2 to this. Like, if you guys want, I'll probably do it tomorrow. If I can, I'll try to do it tomorrow. And just finish up the breakdown custom and like work on the robot mode. Do a little off camera to make it look good. Like the white parts. Or I'll just finish it off camera. But I'll explain what I'm doing. Basically. So what I'm basically doing is just painting white once again until I'm done. And then I'm going to shave off some plastic with the sandpaper on the head to make it look more like breakdown. It's basically all I have to say. This crusty abomination of paint. Guys, don't be like me. Just buy a breakdown. Oh, crap. Okay. Just buy a breakdown, people. Trust me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm going crazy because of this stupid transformer. Is this a terrible method of customizing? Yeah. Will it look terrible? Probably. But it's okay. I can always paint over it. Here, this will be... We'll name it. We'll call him a new character. We'll call him a type of breakdown. You know how every toy line has to have like 80 versions of a character? It's like High Octane Bumblebee. But this will be poorly customized breakdown. He'll be sold as a Voyager too, just because it hurts that much more then. Oof. Mental breakdown. That is what he's going to be called. Oh, that's such a good name. I'm like trademarking that right now. This is mental breakdown. Oh, I'm going insane. Oh, guys. I'm definitely going to have to do this off camera. This is the opposite of my pride and joy. This is the anti-pride and anti-joy. Mental breakdown, or just mental breakdown. Breakdown makes me want to break down and cry. I'll just finish up real quick. Add a few more things. Alright, thank you all for watching. Here's your final look at breakdown here. This is all I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm not finishing this on the stream. Here he is in all of his ugliness. Here my fingers are in all of their way too paintedness. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, since, you know, I'm going insane and I'm making a terrible custom. Yeah, go take a break and play Fortnite Festival. That's great advice. I might actually have to, guys. The stress of painting terrible customs just really gets to me. I might start Fortnite Festival streams and then just become a Fortnite Festival stream YouTuber. That's what I'm becoming, guys. My final metamorphosis. Final boss step at Geek. He's mentally deranged and he plays Fortnite Festival all day. Yeah, we'll get a nice layer of white just everywhere. It'll look terrible right now. It'll look terrible for a while. But once it dries, and once I can get more layers on, and then I paint the details on, then I think it'll actually look okay. Like, now I'm going to be constantly roasting this piece of garbage for what it is. But one day he'll be great. Will that day come soon? Nobody knows. Probably not. But that day will come one day. But yeah, I'll end the stream pretty soon. I might go like another 5 minutes yet. Yeah, I gotta take a break from this. Mental Breakdown might be the new profile pic. He'll be the new mascot, actually. He's the mascot of the channel, everyone. Praise and glory to this dude. Mental Breakdown. He makes me go mentally insane. Mental Breakdown's my OC character. Or, OC means original character. Why did I just say that? He's my OC. If I were a Transformer, I would be Mental Breakdown. Just wait. One day, Chris McFeely will do a video on Mental Breakdown. Not on Obscure Characters Month. He'll do it on very well-known Characters Month. It'll just be Mental Breakdown. The best Transformer to ever exist. Everyone's favorite. Everyone knows who Mental Breakdown is. His packaging will be, like, completely fire. I'm going to sell Mental Breakdown merch. That's how I'm going to be able to survive and sustain myself. When I grow up, Mental Breakdown will be the one reason I'm still alive. Mental Breakdown saved me. I'm starting a Mental Breakdown religion. If I sell this on eBay, I'd sell it for $2,000. And I can guarantee someone would buy it. And that's like a really good offer too. Like $2,000 for Mental Breakdown is cheap. Like that's like dirt cheap. Mental Breakdown is the most exclusive character there ever was. Oh crap, you're right. Well, I guess that means you get a shout out. Ackmation Studios gets a shout out, everyone. Go check out his channel. He created Mental Breakdown, so he deserves all the rights to Mental Breakdown. Go check out his channel. Go support him. Mental Breakdown is not my character. I guess that's my stream shout out. So go check out Ackmation Studios. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. I butcher a lot of names. But yeah. I'm not even painting on stream. That was an epic plug indeed. Here, we'll just say Breakdown went through... He went through some stuff, and he's become Mental Breakdown, the strongest Transformer. IDW Optimus Prime better watch out. Unicron and IDW Optimus Prime are, like, afraid of this dude. Like, they hear Mental Breakdowns entering the building, and they're just like, I'm out. You didn't tell me he was going to be here. Everyone's scared of Mental Breakdown. The most extreme Transformer ever. I mean, I just hope he looks alright in combine mode, because that's probably all he's ever going to be, is just a combiner leg. He's just Menasor's pants. That's all he'll ever be. Menasor's fancy... I don't even know. It's the back of his foot, too. So, I'm gonna be abandoning this stream pretty soon. So, thank you all so much for watching. Here, I'll do a plug on my Earth Wars, because I also play that once a year. So if you want to join my Earth Wars Alliance, it's just That Big Geek Stop Motion or That Big Geek SM. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, no one's Menasor will ever compare to Mental Breakdown. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next stream, and here's your final look at Mental Breakdown. Psych ward Menasor. He won't stand. He doesn't need to stand. Mental Breakdown looks exactly like this. Kibble management. He doesn't need it. He is kibble management. So thank you all for watching, and yeah, see you all later. Bye-bye. What was that hand? I don't know. Bye, guys. Thank you all.